As we all know now, the Salahis went anyway, and later that night, Tarek Salahi sent Miss Jones an email thanking her for a wonderful evening. Jones allegedly wrote back, "You are most welcome. I hear the smile in your email. I'm delighted you and Mikhail had a wonderful time."
And in a story that you saw first on Fox, the Salahis also accused of crashing another party, the Black Caucus dinner, a month ago. The president and first lady also were at that event. D.C. Delegate Eleanor Holmes Norton is a member of the Homeland Security Committee that will hold a hearing on the White House security breach starting tomorrow. And she says this is extremely serious.
These people have just pioneered a new way for the terrorists or people who want to do harm to the president or to elected officials or to real celebrities to get in. Forget the barriers. Pretend like you're one of them. We have got
The Salahis say they were invited by the Gardner Law Group, but the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation tells Fox 5 there's no record of a Gardner Law Group purchasing any tickets to that event.
New this morning, federal prosecutors say 2 correctional officers have been charged in a bribery plot to smuggle contraband to inmates at the D.C. Correctional Treatment Facility. Corrections Officer Thomas Ford and a civilian woman, Renee Braxton, are accused of conspiring to commit bribery to smuggle cell phones and an iPod into the facility. Another corrections officer, Quincy Hayes, is charged with accepting a cash bribe. Police say they are investigating a violent attempt at carjacking in Southeast. Gunshots rang out at the scene along 4th Street around 9 o'clock last night. We're told the suspect tried to carjack the victim. Gunfire erupted, and when it was over, somehow both men had gunshot wounds. One man is dead, and the other is in serious condition. Meanwhile, police in St. Mary's County have made an arrest in a hit and run that sent a 4-year-old boy to the hospital. It happened yesterday along Brighton Avenue in Lexington Park. 33 people, including the little boy's relatives, witnessed the crash. They say the car was speeding through the neighborhood street. Turns out the alleged driver, 43-year-old Gerald Keemer, had a suspended license. Deputies say once identified, he turned himself in. 4-year-old Jayden Mason is doing well and could be released from the hospital today.
Also new this morning, another shakeup at General Motors. Coming up next, the man handpicked by the White House out now after just 8 months. We'll tell you the no-nonsense reason that he has been let go.
And the mayor of Baltimore convicted of taking gift cards intended for the poor. Now the question is, will she step down?
Really a sad day for Baltimore, but at least this jury had the courage to do the right thing. And it did take a lot of courage for this jury to find a sitting mayor guilty.
But convicted her.
Right now at K&G, buy any lady's suit or any lady's wool coat and get a second one for only $25. Happy holidays from K&G Fashion Superstore.
'Tis the season of holiday car commercials. A time when you ask yourself, do I go with the oversized red bow or the joy of driving a BMW? Exactly. Hurry in to the BMW Joy Sales Event for a holiday finance credit of up to $2,500, along with BMW's no-cost maintenance program.
Remember when connections to the internet sounded like this? When high-speed internet was out of reach of most American families and small businesses? As recently as the year 2000, only 3% of American families had high-speed internet. Then competition drove innovation, spurred private investment, and the internet took off at record-breaking speeds. At AT&T, we're taking the lead, investing some $38 billion in our wired and wireless networks over the past 2 years. Last year alone, we invested more than any other public company in America. And at AT&T, we support a national plan that makes high-speed internet available to every American family in the next 5 years. Because we know that now is not the time to stall momentum or to stifle innovation or investment. The future is at stake. And at AT&T, the future has always been our business. AT&T, your world delivered.
Have Pillsbury Savorings at your next get-together. So warm, flaky. It might be the last time chips and dip are invited back. Savorings in the freezer case from Pillsbury.
You've got a
strawberry Pop-Tart. But I've got a warm, fresh baked strawberry